A few months ago, I toured the coolest Porsche shop in the world and somehow found the rarest C4 Corvette in the world. So sit back, relax, grab a cold pop, and enjoy the show.
So what is this place again?
Dude, this is the coolest place on earth, and it is right next to my shop. It's called AJR Restorations. You gotta check this place out.
What is that?
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's, there's a lot more where that came from.
Okay, cool. If you guys have watched the main channel, then you know I'm out here in Florida picking up a Typhoon and a Super Duty. And we're taking a little break here, and Freddie's like, you gotta see this shop that's like a block away. They have some really cool stuff, mostly Porsche, but there's a Corvette right here. And it looks really, really cool. All I know about this is that it's like the only GM factory race car with a boosted 6-cylinder, like a Typhoon or a Grand National. This is insane. Look at this. This is unbelievable. And we have the turbo right over there. We have our wastegate, some crazy tubular headers. I mean, this is a straight up race car. Oh my gosh.
This was a factory GM project. GM was trying to decide what was better for the racing program, a turbo V6 or a V8 car. This was the prototype car. It ran IMSA, I believe in '94, and then qualified on pole 8 times, but never finished due to the motor. Just couldn't handle the power. Tried to push 1,000 horse out of it.
And what year were they doing this in?
89.
What, it was
89. Right.
89? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense then. It would have been right around Grand National time and all that good stuff. And this is the only one in the world?
Yes. Yeah, it was the only one. And so how they were able to identify it is this is the V6 mounting brackets versus the V8 is up here.
Oh.
So the chassis, you couldn't identify the chassis when they found it at this Costa Rican farm. But once they identified that, and then we actually got the chassis strip, then we found the 001 GM number that's stamped in the
This was
chassis.
found in a farm in Costa Rica?
Yes.
What was it doing there?
So at the end of the pro years, GM sold it off.
Yeah.
In South America, they like buying retired cars, and then they race them. So this and the sister car, father-son, ran down in Costa Rica for years and years, and nobody really knew what they were, and they just drove them into the ground, and then all of a sudden they were like, hey, guy down the road's got this, and then they started putting the pieces together and were able to identify it and brought them both home. So now that this car is done, the V8 car, the sister car, we just had the chassis blasted, and then this will be the model to put that car back together.
Wow. This is Ken, by the way. He owns the place.
How you doing?
And they do some amazing restorations like this. And it's just so fitting because I just bought my second Typhoon. I mean, a little different than this. But.
A little bit. Close. So the car, was built by Protofab. They were a GM partner with Riley and Roush and Pratt Miller. They were all kind of in the things. So when they were redoing this project, Gary Pratt from Pratt Miller found the original intercooler in the Pratt Miller warehouse.
Whoa.
And donated it to the project.
Unbelievable.
He's like, you're building the car, you need this goes with it.
The car community is the best.
It is.
That's unbelievable.
Absolutely. But this is fully modern now. It's full Motec. It's traction control.
Cool.
But it's a beast.
Awesome.
It just pulls all day long.
This is unreal. I didn't think I'd be coming out here to Florida to get a Typhoon and see this.
Right.
It's like history. It's crazy. So thank you. I appreciate it.
It's a little out of our normal realm with our mark, but
you guys are big into the Porsches, I see.
Race cars are all the same.
Yeah.
All stop, steer, and start, and they all nuts and bolts. So it's just a matter of learning each one.
Yeah.
But yeah, Porsche is normal. Our normal mark.
Cool.
So this is a 2000 GT3R. This car ran Le Mans in 2001.
Hang on, before we check out a real Le Mans race car, check out the last pen light you'll ever need. And for a limited time, when you buy the LegitStreetCars Ultra pen light, you're gonna get a 3-pack of our super high quality detail brushes for free. These things are amazing and a $20 value, but supplies are limited. The LSC Ultra pen light features a super bright spotlight and a separate floodlight. This is great when working on anything or for camping and the outdoors. It's pitch black out right now, but not anymore. My pen light fits your fingers perfectly, and if you hold down the button, you'll also get a black light. This can help you find oil leaks or scan a hotel room for cleanliness. Forget about changing batteries. My lithium-ion powered lights recharge quickly using a USB-C plug. They have not one, but 2 magnets, so you can position these however you'd like, and I even use the the magnets while working to find nuts and bolts. These pen lights are simply amazing. They blow away the higher priced competitors and they sell out quickly, so act fast and order your LegitStreetCars pen light right now.
We found the car in Lithuania and it was kind of run into the ground. So this has been a chassis up restoration, complete strip, and then we're getting ready to test it on Friday. And then it goes back on the boat back to Europe. It's cool because once a car has Le Mans history, it's kind of like a golden ticket over in Europe. The Classic Le Mans is a huge event over there. And if a car has Le Mans history already, it's almost an automatic invite.
Right, right.
So
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so cool that you're getting cars from Europe to work on here in Florida.
Yeah.
When this car originated from there.
Yep.
And you're getting it. Ken over here.
Yeah.
He's working on them. That's awesome.
Yeah. Went from
that's something to be proud of.
Lithuania to Germany to Holland to here. So let me tell you, Lithuanians have a affection with Phillips head screws.
Really? Yes. I mean, I see them like right here.
That's all.
Oh wait, no, that's not. That's not. Okay.
But they had the taillights held in with it. They had the rockers held, and then they put a fuzzy button on each head.
Hey, you learn something new every day. That's for sure.
Whatever. For each his own. This one over here is a 2010 RSR. This car won Petit Le Mans in 2013. This was part of the Falcon Racing factory program that Falcon had. The customer bought all 3 cars, but this one is his pride and joy to drive.
Okay.
The livery is a one-off that was a fan-voted thing for Forza Motorsports back in the day. So we had to recreate that to get it back on the car. But this car we're preparing for Monterey Historics come this summer.
Cool. Awesome.
2008 Falcon RSR. First Falcon test car they were testing the race tires. That car is the only paint-a-sample RSR ever built. Ordered by Jochen Rohr in Signal Yellow. Oh my God. The only one in the world.
Right here.
Right there.
Next to Freddie's shop.
Yep.
Just that's amazing.
This is a 97 model GT2, a factory race car, never pro race. We found this car in a warehouse in Burbank, California. It hadn't seen the light of day in 25 years. We were able to verify its numbers matching engine, gearbox, chassis, and ECU. Wow. Which in race car world is unheard of because cars blow up, they crash, gearboxes get changed out.
Yeah.
You never have that.
Yeah.
It has 11,000 hard kilometers on it, but it's going back in all of its original form.
I mean, when you get the snap-on screwdriver hood pins,
Well,
it's
this is a factory aluminum hood, so I didn't want it vibrating off as we rolled it around. So yes, that's
beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Yeah.
We got one more.
Yeah.
It's a 95 GT2 factory race car. This is a customer car that is basically upgrading it. The car has no pro history, so there's not a lot of history tying it, to say a value or what sort.
Okay.
So with this one, we're going Evo bodywork, which is a little wider, a little more aero, getting a little more motor. A little more fun.
Yeah.
That one's coming together now. Motec, ECU, it'll have a little dash in it, but it'll retain all the stockness.
I love that, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Factory Plus, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Cool. I've only had one. I've had an LS swapped wide body, 996. That's my only Porsche experience so far. So.
Never know.
Yeah, you never know.
You want to see more?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. This is our main shop, obviously. This is our fab shop, machine shop. This is a RSR Tribute, 993, last of the air cools. Started life as a street car, got turned into a really bad race car. We stripped the bad race car out of it, redid the cage, all new bodywork, carbon fiber bodywork that we all do in-house now. This chassis will be blasted and then actually powder coated.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we make all the bodywork, do carbon Kevlar on the inside of the roof.
You guys do that here in this building?
Yep.
Jeez.
Make everything but the doors and the deck lid. But bumpers, quarters, rockers, fenders, we do all in-house.
Wow.
We're fitting the second set of bodywork. The customer wanted 2 sets, in case you have an incident out there. This car is going to end up going to Europe to race, but it's a tribute to one of the famous cars that we used to race, but we can't afford to get the originals back anymore. But so this guy's like, I just want one.
Yeah.
So hey, absolutely.
You only live once, right?
Absolutely. That's it. We make people's dreams happen. This is another 95 GT2. This car finished 4th at Daytona in 1999. Back-to-back Bellunga, 6 hours in 98-99. Did a lot of European stuff. Really rough.
Yeah, it looks like a race car.
Yeah, it's been crashed a bunch of times, but By the time we're done, it'll be sweet. This here is a unicorn. This is a brand new 1998 factory GT2 chassis that was never built.
Wow. How'd you get this, or how'd your customer get it?
It was sitting in that same warehouse as that car up front, and nobody kind of knew it was there until the stuff came available, and we went and inspected it, and there it is. It's sitting there, brand new. 1998, the last one to leave Visoc. True GT2 cage with the bodywork, never built.
Unreal. It's like priceless.
Yes.
I mean, you know, like you got to find the right person, but like.
Right. So is the value in as it is, or is the value as a built car?
I would say a built car at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, yes.
Yeah,
but it's kind of cool to see.
With a very cool story.
Yes. This is the 2012 factory Falcon RSR. This was the last car of the Falcon Racing, development. The series at the time then was going to a spec tire. So Falcon was like, well, we're out. So they continue their development in Europe, but this was the last car. This car actually crashed in Baltimore in 2013. So that's why they had to bring the 10 car out to do the Petit Le Mans race, which they won. So that car came out of retirement because this car couldn't race. So this car essentially is a brand new chassis that has minimal hours on it.
Yeah.
So this one's getting a fresh gearbox, new shocks, and then be ready to go.
It's so cool that you have two cars that are so linked together, like in one place.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, absolutely. This one is the Flying Lizard Daytona Special. There's a really good video on YouTube about this car.
Okay.
Johannes Van Overbeek talks about it. Basically, they found a loophole in the rules for the 24 Hours of Daytona to run a narrow body cup car, but with the RSR engine gearbox suspension in it. So basically taking this car and taking everything underneath it and putting it in a narrow car. Because at Daytona, obviously aerodynamics are key. So if you have a narrow car that's cutting through the wind versus something that has hips and everything, a lot of drag. Unfortunately, they had a problem during the race, but still ended up finishing second in class.
Is that a customer's or is that yours?
Yes. No, that's a customer car.
Okay.
Well.
What's yours?
Nothing.
Come on. I hear this all the time. All my friends that have shops like this, I'm like, what's yours? They're like, nothing. They get it out with these cars.
Yep.
It's unreal.
I get the pleasure to work on them, and that's about it.
That's unbelievable.
That's customer, that's just a cup car, nothing really special. So we were a pro race team for 30 years before the boss retired.
Wait, and this is where you said is all the history?
Yes.
Like, I thought we just saw the history.
Nope, there's
more
even
history. Whoa.
As you can tell by the hardware, as a race team, we had 70 professional wins. We had 2 24 Hours of Daytona wins, 2 24-hour Le Mans wins, and 10 12 Hours of Sebring wins. So as a team, we were in the Sebring Hall of Fame, but at the end of 17, the boss decided to retire. So the vintage car market was exploding at the time, and these guys realized that these vintage race cars are fun to drive and they have value. So why not collect them?
Right.
It's a little chaotic in here, but this is the Ruby Tuesday Daytona prototype, which we raced in 2006 through 2008. Third at Daytona 24 hour. We had a couple wins. We were a factory Porsche program with this car. So 80% of those drivers were all factory Porsche drivers. We were able to get this car back in our collection a few years ago. 2004 RSR that we ran. Again, we were a Porsche factory team from basically 2000 through 2008. So we ran the US factory programs. 0405, this is 2001, 2002. That's the car we're building over there. This car is a tribute to the 1999 Daytona and Sebring winning car that we raced. We did the restoration on that original car, and it's now valued over $2 million, and it's in a private collection that will never see the light of day. Which there's more to that, but whatever. So we built our own tribute, as we call it. It's not a clone, it's a tribute.
Right.
Basically, we call it the ultimate. It's got big brakes, it's got big motor. It's built as it was in the day with all the cross bracing and all the extra bracing we put into it. Again, it's full carbon fiber body and just a fun toy.
Yeah, I could imagine.
This one, though, this is the car that started everything here. This is a 1991 Fab Car chassis. Fab Car chassis is a tube frame chassis that has no doors.
Okay.
It's old school race car, you go in through the window. This particular car, my old boss Alex built in his 2-car garage. This is the car that started all of this.
It's not 2-car garage.
Yep. So this car raced for 7 years in different body configurations. 1995, the rules went to production-based look for GT cars. So that's when they got the 1990 or the 993 bodywork. This car won 1995 Sebring 12-hour. It was our first win of the 10. We knew where the car was. The gentleman who owned it was an old friend of Alex's, but he got sick. The car was in a hangar down in Fort Lauderdale, open air hangar for 16 years. Oh. Tires were rotted off it. Yeah. We drug it out, tore it down, went all the way down to the frame, built it back up, went to Amelia Island and won best restored race car.
Wow.
Yep. And then there she is. She's a pedestal car now.
Yeah.
You know, we took it to Daytona a couple of years ago for some exhibition laps. Still ran great.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
It's beautiful.
This
Everything.
This one is special.
Seriously.
Definitely. Just because of the pure history of what it started.
Yeah.
2002 Super Cup champion. Super Cup races with Formula One all around the world. This was the 2002 champion, Stefano Ortelli. This is the 2012 Sebring GTC winner. It's a little dirty, but again, this was a car that we restored a few years back. And then we're gonna take this out to Monterey Historics as well.
Okay.
The 964 Speedster RSR, which is a custom build by a guy in Belgium. It started life as a Targa street car, but he did the Speedster look, all carbon body, 400 horsepower, air cooled, full race car, obviously. And yeah, we're gonna go test this on Friday as well.
No way.
Yep, see if the owner likes it or not. Yeah. If he doesn't like it, it's for sale.
Okay.
But a really cool car.
Wow.
Our rally car project that we have going on right
Cool.
now. 460 horse turbo motor on pump gas. Just fun toy. It'll be more of a street car, but really fun. 2002 RS that finished second at Daytona in 2002, and then the customer ran it 3 or 4 more races and then put it away in his collection. It hasn't raced since 2002.
Wow.
Out of all the ones I've seen, this is the most original car that we've ever had come through here. But very, very little mileage, but a lot of history in its little time. It's one of those that's just kind of took a beating. Mm-hmm. So as you can see, we had some success through the years.
Yeah. A little bit. You must have Porsche fanatics just wanting to come here just to walk around
Yes,
all the time, right?
100%.
Yeah.
That's why we're kind of hidden.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's great.
Just to keep the foot traffic
Yeah,
down.
I could imagine you could have a line out the door just to watch, just to look at this stuff.
You get the old guys that come in and they just want to want to talk, and
you'll never get anything done.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like I said, that's kind of the reason we're kind of back behind everything.
Yeah.
All our composite work we do outside. That way it's all.
Yeah.
And then it's relaxing too.
No, it is. It's beautiful right here. This is so much different than Chicago.
Oh yeah, is that where you're from?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's all right.
Right on. And then we're going to build a Corvette GTP nose for our customer. Same guy who has this car has one of the Hendrick Corvette GTP cars.
Oh, okay.
The GM Goodrich cars. We did the chassis and body on it, and then it went to Dan Binks to do the engine install and that same engine configuration that's in that car.
Oh, okay. I know you said that you don't have any of these cars in the shop. Well, like, what did you drive here today?
2000 Nissan pickup truck.
What? Like, what's at the house?
I got a Subaru Sandbar.
Okay.
A 69 MGC GT. It doesn't run right now.
It's okay.
And a 2018 Honda Santa Fe.
Oh my gosh. That's so weird. Like, I'm expecting like 10 different badass rare cars that were found in like Costa Rica and restored and
Nope.
Yeah, I get this all the time, guys. Do you know any shop owners that don't necessarily have the same kind of cars they work on? I do.
My pockets don't go this deep.
Yeah, right. Like, okay, how much is this once it's done?
Once done, estimate is 1.2 to 1.5.
Wow.
So get your pocketbook out.
Yep.
This summer.
So a big thanks to Ken here at AJR. This place is absolutely amazing. And this sticker right here, I love it. I gotta get one of these Heartbeat of Americas on one of my old GM products, but this thing is too cool. I think I'm just like attracted to it. I keep on getting like closer and closer. It's just insane. One of one, V6 turbo GM race car. But anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this tour on LegitStreetCars 2. And if you did, give it a big thumbs up. Share this video with everybody in the whole world. Subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this. And most importantly, have an awesome day. I'll see all of you in the next video.